Welcome to another episode of The Soapbox. I'm Ann.
And I'm Lisa. Let's get started.
Do it.
All right. So, Ann,
What?
I'm a little perturbed. So, I've got to,
Don't throw anything at me
I'm not.
like
Uh,
a cow or
I,
anything.
I want to talk about something. And what it is driving etiquette. Because I simply think that the majority of Americans, I don't know, I can't say other countries because really the only other country I've ever visited was Canada. So,
No, you
I
went
mean,
to
not a worldly person.
that other place,
Yeah, but not
Punta
country.
Cana.
Oh, that's right, the Dominican.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't even have road. I don't know. I can't say that they even know what driving etiquette would be there, but they have a reason because most of the roads there
Do
are
they ride
dirt.
around on dirt donkeys?
No, they do drive. I don't know. They're like little jeeps
Scooters?
and cut down cars and trucks and stuff like that. But
Anyway,
right. So anyway, back to what we were getting. Thanks for dragging me off course there.
there you're welcome.
So driving etiquette. So
You're welcome.
the thing I want to talk about today is merging.
Merging.
Is there anybody that actually knows what
The meaning of the word?
exactly?
I don't think they do.
I mean, they've got a sign there that actually literally shows you the vehicle to keep going and merging into that lane that's on the far right. That's what that's for. Nobody else is going to go in there, just you, till you can get over to the left.
They're
And
confused.
They're simply just
Stupid.
uneducated. I don't know, but
Stupid.
so I was driving down 17, which is got
4 lanes.
4 lanes, two going,
North,
north
2 going south.
and yeah. So, obviously these people don't know the difference between a merge and a yield. Now everybody knows the yield is a triangle that is upside
says
down,
yield.
and it's in red and white, and it
Yield.
says yield. And yield means not stop, but it does mean stop if something's coming.
Exactly.
But a merge is a all yellow sign, and it shows the little vehicle to the right merging.
Going on
Keep
the
on
lane.
going, not stopping, not slowing down, not anything. Just keep on going because that's what that lane's for. It means continue on. Don't hold traffic up. Just keep on going.
Oh.
But they don't. And
Moo.
they don't keep going.
They don't listen.
They don't read. They don't
don't.
listen.
And they give you a test when they give you your license, right? So you should be able to read.
I don't know. I mean, they gave tests way back when you got your driver's license, Ann.
No, we had dirt roads and oxen.
Well, I thought it was horses because isn't that where
No,
horsepower
it
came
was
from?
Oxen
Oh, ox. Okay.
or
So-
donkeys.
And did they have merges back then?
No, there wasn't enough of us.
So, yeah, I'm driving down the road and you get behind one of these people and you're sitting there and you give them a courtesy beep. And everybody knows what a
Bump.
course beep is. Like,
Next
You-
time, bump them.
it's not bumper cars, Ann. So a courtesy bump is you just go beep beep, not like my wife would be like sitting on the horn, yeah. Or what she really does is she'll go actually around them if they
them?
sit there long enough, and there's enough room for her to get around.
And they give them the finger while she goes by.
They look at her
Does she
like
do that?
they're appalled, and it makes you wonder. Is it that they don't know what they're doing, or are they just not paying attention?
They don't pay attention.
Are they on their phones? Are
Probably.
they having a conversation with somebody?
Picking
are they
their nose.
scratching someplace? I don't know what they're doing, but they're
I was going to say not scratching, but
right
doing something
right,
else.
obviously. But so people, whoever's listening out there, and I'm not saying that you're the one that's not merging. I'm saying everybody knows somebody
Somebody.
that doesn't know the meaning of merge. And
I had a cow merge into my space.
You had a cow.
I did.
Tell us about your cow experience.
Well, I was driving on a country road. 8:30 at night. Gets dark here now at 5:30.
yeah, where were you at?
I was on in Shipshawana, Indiana.
And if anybody knows Shipshawana, when it gets dark,
It's all buggies. It's dark.
Yeah, there's no night lights, right?
Yeah, no night lights. And this cow somehow rolled under a fence because she was flirting with the cows across the road. So she went across the road, and when she decided she wanted to go back home, she'd had enough mooing with her boyfriend over there. She got in the road, and I hit her.
Oh, wow.
I killed her.
Oh,
Dead.
wow. Was that considered a moving violation?
Mooing violation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had to be utterly
scary. Oh, you're so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened? Did you get some steaks out of the deal, Ann? What?
No, I got a van.
Yeah. So when you're doing this, so it was van versus cow. Who?
Van versus cow. They both lost.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, they both lost.
Yeah. So well, you got a van out of it.
I got a new van out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you kind of were milking the situation.
I.
Please don't unfriend us because of my.
Yeah. Don't do that.
So
That is hysterical. Oh, I think it is. They may not.
Well, that's okay. You know what? You're the only one that matters, Ann.
That's right. I guess.
No, that really was, and that is actually
That
something
did happen.
Yeah, it's a true story. I saw the after effect of the situation, but so you didn't get any steaks, no hamburger, nothing.
I did not.
Man, that really sucks.
That bites.
Yeah,
But he went and butchered that cow.
yeah. Everybody ate good, but you, Ann.
Everybody did. I eat good enough. I really didn't need it, but
it would have been nice to have.
it would have been nice because $21.99 for a pound of hamburger or whatever. A steak.
Right.
That's just kind of freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, and I know that, like I said, ribeye is your favorite.
Ribeye is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So back to the merging.
Sorry, I got off track.
That's okay. No, I liked hearing about your animal violence. Yeah. And just so you know that we do not encourage, any kind of animals being hurt intentionally. This was not intentional.
It was not.
For sure. Because Ann is a very big animal lover and pet lover.
I am.
But she does like steak.
I do. Yeah, I'm not one of those people that eats dirt and whatever that crap is.
So how much were steaks, just curious before we go back to the merging, how much were steaks a pound when you were a kid?
Well, I don't know. We had round steak.
Yeah.
Probably
what do they have now?
25
Square
cents
steak?
a pound.
What do they have? Square steak now?
No, you have to ask my wife about round steak.
I got you.
She didn't even want to eat steak when she met me
Yeah.
because her mom would just cook it till it was leather and call it a steak.
That's not appetizing.
I think hamburger was probably 50 cents a pound, maybe. And now it's what, $6, $7 a pound?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It's freaking ridiculous.
You probably would have been better off to let him keep the van and you take the cow. Probably would have been financially probably better off.
I could have sold it for more. Got me a better van.
So now we're going to go back to what we're
driving etiquette.
Driving etiquette. We were talking about merging, and so
what's another pet peeve?
Well, here's the thing. I want to give you another experience. So back to the merging. So I travel back and forth. I travel for work, and so we're traveling down the road from work, and of course this happens on a daily basis. And actually, I was not traveling for work. I was with my wife because I'm the one that knows she was driving. There was actually a sheriff that came off of the side road and was sitting at a merge, not moving, and the cars were backed up. So this is not just,
maybe he was waiting for you.
Maybe he was on his phone. I don't know. But here's the thing.
He probably eating a donut.
Could be. That's a distraction. It's not young. It's
not
just
he pulled
young
over
people.
for it.
Right. It's not just young people.
Oh.
It's not middle-aged people or just the elderly. But,
Are you trying to tell me something?
No.
Okay.
I've told you everything I need to tell
I
you.
know
over the
you
years. But
You're so kind.
you know, it's just to me, it's not just a matter of backing traffic up, but it's a danger. You get people that come off of that loop and they come around there thinking that they're going to keep going because some of us do know what merge means. Doesn't mean sit there. It means keep going. And somebody's going to get rear-ended. And I'm sure it's happened.
So what's the solution to the problem, do you think?
Well, you know, either there needs to be a refresher. You know, you take a test.
Refresher
You get
course.
a test. You take a test to get your driver's license.
Exactly.
And I'm not even saying that they need to test people every time they get their driver's license, but maybe just a renewal of the basics of what a merge is, you know, what these signs mean, because maybe that's, you know, somewhere down the road, you know, and people forget things, don't they? Why are you just sit there
What are
looking
you trying to imply, Lisa?
You know,
That I don't
nothing
remember
really.
shit. Yeah, because I don't. But I know what merged means.
And I know you do. And you don't sit on the sidelines like you do at a high school dance waiting for somebody to pick you up. You keep going. So for safety's sake, people, merge. Yeah, keep going. That means merge. Merge means to
Merge.
keep going.
Going.
Merge into the traffic. Keep the flow of flowing.
A flowing.
And probably you won't run into a cow like Ann did.
The cow was merging
The cow was merging into your van.
into my lane.
Yeah. Into your lane.
Yeah. And there was other distractions.
Yeah. Well, let's speak about distractions, Ann. Let's
What?
talk about the distraction that you seen over at that nice restaurant over there in Edwardsburg that we had dinner at
Oh.
with our wives.
That hot waitress?
That was the distraction. Your wife's gonna listen to this, and
She knows.
Yeah, she knows.
She was there.
She was there. But yeah, so one of the things that we like to do on this podcast is we like to talk about restaurants that we have visited, and this one's called Flat Rock, and it's
Flat
in
Rock Girl.
Yep, and it's in Edwardsburg, Michigan, and I am so sorry I cannot remember that waitress's
I
name,
can't either.
but she was a sweetheart.
She was.
She took really good care of all
And
of
she
us.
was hot.
And tried to get her number, but you know.
That was when she was at the bathroom. You shouldn't have said that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was speaking out loud.
Oh, whatever.
But the food quality was great. It was warm. It was fresh. It had flavor, and the waitress, like I said, was wonderful. She took good care of us. She checked on us regularly, and
She was
she
hot.
dealt with Ann's, you know, constant
Hotness.
constant
Not that I'm hot.
flirting. But no,
I
she
did
was
not
a
flirt.
Well, I mean, it's you know, 6 of one, half a dozen another. But I like to say that you might have a little bit.
Okay.
I think you might have a little bit, but I think it was kind of like she thought you were cute, like a little baby, you know, baby kind of flirt.
She felt sorry for me
Yes.
because she knows I'm going to die soon.
I think that might have something to do with it. But I would say that if you are in that area or you don't live far away, you know, the food is amazing. The service is amazing. It's clean. The environment is, you know,
It was
older,
okay,
younger crowd.
yeah.
It's still hip.
It was a
It's-
mixture.
Yep, and it looks like they did maybe some.
Of course, I think I was the only old person there, but
I think they do like some little bands and some bands
did
and
they?
music and stuff there too
Oh.
later in the evening. And the price, and it was
price
price
was
reasonable.
reasonable.
Yeah, it was price reasonable for what they were offering. And look it up online like, if you want a menu.
Edwardsburg, Michigan.
Yep, Edwardsburg, Michigan. Again, it's called the Flat Rock. And I don't know if you asked for the hot waitress because I can't remember what her name is, but
She was blonde, wasn't she?
yeah, she was. She was like a dishwater blonde.
Yeah.
And she was amazing. And again,
Yeah, in her 20s.
yeah, I'd say she was in her 20s.
Way too young for me.
Way too young. Yeah.
Way,
I
yeah.
mean, you've got underwear that's older than her. Oh, wait a minute. I said that about your
don't.
wife before, or said that to your wife before. She goes, well, that's funny because she doesn't wear any.
I used to wear granny panties. That's what she called my underwear.
Man, it's amazing that you got her to
Why are
marry
you
you.
telling everybody that I don't wear underwear?
I don't know. They're probably going to tell a lot of things we probably shouldn't to on this podcast. Isn't that what
At
it's
least
about?
my teeth aren't falling out yet.
Yeah, well, that does
That's
happen.
because I used polygrip.
and why do you use polygrip? Well, why don't you tell everybody what happened with that?
What happened with it? My teeth fell out.
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
You don't remember?
No.
Oh my
no.
gosh, the story that the dogs.
Oh my God.
Now
Good
she remembers.
Lord.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you already put it out there. We might as well just tell folks the whole reel of the reel.
Well, I have to use this stuff called denture fit because these are ucky teeth.
Yeah,
They don't fit very well.
yeah.
So I buy this stuff. It's silicone based. You put it in there. I have to do 3 layers of it to even get my teeth to stay in. Well, I fall asleep with them in sometimes. So when I do, I take them out in my sleep. I don't know that I've done it. And
Okay.
I've gotten up a few mornings and I can't find my teeth.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Where
Well,
are
I
they?
have 3 little chihuahuas,
Yeah. And what do we call those chihuahuas?
little furry faced bitches.
Okay. Okay.
And I got up out of the chair and my teeth fell on the floor. And they had been chewing on my teeth. And they were chewing the crap out of my teeth, so my teeth wouldn't fit. So I had to go get dentures fit
Yeah.
because I had just lined them and it's cost like $70.
So you decided to go with Fix It.
Yes, fix
Yeah.
it in and forget it.
Yeah. And
And now I have a hard time getting them out. They're like super glued in there. I have to go like this.
so
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, a lot to learn there. It's something for me to look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. Take care of your teeth.
I try to.
You
but-
don't want these.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I try to, but unfortunately, it does happen sometimes. But
I feel like you got a mouthful of poop most of the time.
a bunch of crap in your mouth.
Mm.
Maybe that's why a lot of it comes out.
Could be.
You get in what you put out.
You get in, you get out what you put in.
Yeah,
Talk
something like
about
that.
me.
I am talking about you,
Oh,
Ann.
okay.
So yeah,
What else? What were we talking about that we got off on
you're-
teeth?
Oh, I don't know. We're talking about Flat Rock in
Flat Rock.
Edwardsburg, Michigan.
Well, I
but
didn't spit my teeth
it-
out there, so I was good.
No, that was probably a good thing. I
That
don't
was-
think you want to
yeah.
be in a restaurant and
I think that was before the dogs got to them.
so. All right, I think that our next conversation needs to be about another driving etiquette thing that since that's our conversation.
What, like
today.
following too closely?
Yeah.
Or,
Do you know anybody that does that, Ann?
Oh, well, no. I don't know anybody.
No, I wouldn't
Do
know
you?
any. Well,
I do know somebody.
I know, but
I'm
we're
lying.
scared to say it. But
I am because she's sitting right over there.
yeah, sometimes it's. Here's the thing.
Truth.
The truth of the matter is, my wife is a tailgater.
So
And-
is
and-
mine.
Yes, and some of it, I mean, not that I condone tailgating, but again, people seem to forget what that left lane is for. And, if you've got 2 lanes, the left lane
Is to pass.
to pass. It is not to sit there, because I promise you, if you are sitting in that left lane and you look back, you may see my wife or Ann's wife
Right there.
angrily following you too closely. And it irritates me too, because, I'm trying to get somewhere and I'm trying to pass and I'm trying to get get over there. You're supposed to get over to the left lane. You're supposed to pass the car that's going too slow. And then you're supposed to get back over into the right
Exactly.
lane. I
Yes.
mean, that's the way I was taught.
Me too. And that was before dirt.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some people, they like to sit in that left lane and they don't want to move over for whatever reason. I don't know if they're scared to pass or they're scared to get over.
Ask my wife.
Yeah. And if I yell, or I wouldn't say yell, but because you don't really yell at my wife. But if I try
Yeah,
to
I
say,
don't.
why would you tailgate this person? Her excuse is, well, then they need to move. They need to move over. And she's right, but it is scary.
It is very scary,
It is scary.
especially when you see their brake lights come on.
Get brake checked.
That's like, I don't do that.
No, me neither.
Do you do that?
No.
I just slow down.
But do you ride in the? Are you one of those people that
I
like
am
to
not a rider.
do you sit in the left lane though?
I do not.
Yeah,
I do not ride in the life. I don't. I
Yeah.
pass.
and then you get back over.
Well,
to
you
the
know
right.
what? Another thing that makes me really mad is when you're on an interstate like that, driving 70 mile an hour, or
Right,
in my wife's case, 90.
right.
What
Mine
was-
too.
Where
by
was
the
I
way.
going with that? Yeah, I forgot.
You got scared.
I got scared. Oh, sorry. No, where I was going was that is you're going 70 and they want to pass you,
Right,
and they come up and you're coming up behind another vehicle that
Right.
you want to pass,
right. Because
and they get right next to you, and then it's like they slow down,
They just sit there.
and they aren't going fast anymore to get by you.
Yeah.
And
Do you give them a look? Like, do you look over? To
Yeah,
the
I
left?
look over and I go, "You dumbass! What
Yeah.
the hell?"
Right. I don't know that either. You're gonna pass or
Either
slow down and get behind me,
right,
or speed up and get around. Get
the way
around.
you were and go, because
Yeah, and
you're holding me back, bitch.
right. You're holding me back. I'm trying to get somewhere. And here's the thing: it's not even. Again, we're not picking on any one gender or age group because there's plenty of idiots in all spectrum. The whole
Do you
spectrum
get pee off at people?
on a daily.
Like road rage, serious.
Yeah, and here's
Bad.
the other thing that, speaking of being in the wrong lane, I'm on my way to work the other day, and I'm cruising, and everybody knows I go to work. It's pretty early in the morning when I go to work.
Yeah,
and,
you get up at dark 30.
yeah, and so I'm going down the road, and I'm passing a car that's over in the right lane. All of a sudden, I see these headlights ahead of me, and I'm like, man, that box truck looks like it's coming right at me. And it's early in the morning. Sometimes your eyes are adjusting and what have you. But all of a sudden, I looked up
Oh,
and
it's
I'm
hard
like,
to see.
"Holy crap! It's in my lane.
It's in your
It's coming at me. It's on the wrong side of the road."
holy.
Talk about I was wide awake.
I
right
bet
then.
you were.
Maybe he was trying to pass somebody and he couldn't pass in
Did
his
you give him
lanes.
the finger?
You know what? I was so scared. I think I
Did
just
you pee your pants?
no, but if I would
dribble?
have drank a little bit more coffee, I probably would have. But it was a scary situation. But
Well, yeah.
he might have been trying to pass somebody. So maybe I should give him a little bit of a break.
Or he could have been drunk,
And-
and
Yeah.
you never know
You don't know anymore.
when they're in your lane,
Right.
like the cow.
Like the cow was
You
in your
never
lane.
know.
And
She
here's
was
the other
visiting
thing.
her boyfriend, and
And you probably know this because I know your wife, but road rage is on the rise. And I mean, and I don't, I'm going to make some fun of people and their stupidity, but I do want to be serious about, how dangerous that is people need to keep their wits about them and their thoughts about them. And, I try to remember because I do get angry too sometimes, like we've talked about with somebody that's not moving over, somebody that doesn't merge, but
you don't want to get shot.
and I don't want to get, but I don't want to hurt anybody. I mean, let's face it, it's not worth it. I don't care if you're going to be late. I don't care if you're whatever the situation is. Yeah, you get ticked off and because people are stupid and they're not paying attention and so on and so forth. But road rage is a scary thing, and some people they
is.
lose their mind and they hurt people.
I don't lose my mind, but I would like to hurt people.
Giving them a knuckle sandwich hand. But you got to get to wherever you're going, and you don't want to, you don't want to hurt anybody, and you don't want to hurt yourself, and
No,
you don't
want to
know,
get there.
and you don't know this.
I want to get to where I'm going. I
Right.
want you to get where you're going.
and you don't know if these stupid people have kids in the car, and
Exactly.
you know what I mean. That's the last. I mean, I don't know about you, Ann, but hurting anybody would probably finish.
I
me off,
wouldn't
but
drive again.
Yeah. And-
Seriously. I think about that a lot because I have people in my van often.
Yep, you do.
And yeah, I really don't. I worry more about them than anything. So
Yeah, and and people need to put the phones down.
Put your phones down.
Stop texting on your phone. Stop watching videos. TikTok will be there when you get parked.
Right.
Okay.
Your boyfriend wants to see you, so
Yeah.
don't be on the phone and get killed on the way.
Right. And you know what?
Like I said,
Who cares
everybody
if-
has somewhere to go. We all need to get there safe.
You know,
Period.
and I don't care if your boss is texting you. You know what? He can wait. Wait till you get that car parked.
He's a dipshit anyway.
Right. He's just using you up anyway. So, you know, and
Yeah.
as soon as something happens to you,
He'll replace you.
He'll replace you. So we
Why
know-
you in such a big worry
Right.
to get to work when you
Right.
know they're going to replace you anyway?
Right. So slow down.
Slow down.
Stay on
Be
your
late.
phone. Be late.
Who cares?
You know what? Stop. Get coffee. Who cares?
Yeah.
Get a
What the
donut.
hell?
Who cares? You know, but it only takes a second. You can move your eyes off
Exactly,
of
it
that
does.
road for a second, and you never know what will show up in the road, right?
I
Ann?
pulled out in front of somebody, and in that split, if I'd have gone a split second sooner, I'd be dead. You
And-
know, you got to pay attention. You can't be doing all that crap.
Yeah, and you just have to use common sense, and unfortunately, some of us don't have common sense. And let's face it, we need to have it when we're driving a vehicle. People get killed. Okay?
Yes, they do.
And
Yes, they do.
and
Well, I'll give you an example. I was driving that day, but I had just dropped a guy off and come home. And the next day I picked him up and he said, "Did you hear about the accident that happened on State Road 20 or US 20?" I said, "No, what happened?" And in our area, there's buggies,
lots of them.
lots of buggies, lots of Amish community. An Amish man and woman my age, a little bit older, were driving down in their buggy and there's a buggy lane. And they were in the buggy lane. They were 2 miles from home, had just left home, probably 10 minutes. And a dump truck come up over a hill and slowly drifted off the side of the road and ran over that buggy and killed those two people.
Oh, that's terrible.
20-year-old kid, probably not paying attention, and killed two people. So you really need to watch what you're doing and pay attention for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just devastating.
I mean, it's not worth anybody losing their life over.
Absolutely
And,
not.
You know what I mean? Those
I
Amish-
get mad. I give the finger. Well, I've kind of gone away from that, and I wave now.
You went
Yeah.
from the bird to the
I
waving.
went
You
from
figure that's
the
be
bird.
more. You know, sometimes that ticks people off.
Yeah,
more.
that'll make me madder.
Right,
You
yeah.
know, I do. I get mad. I cuss. I do that thing.
right.
But yeah.
But some people take it to the extreme where they're
Right.
chasing people down. And
Oh
they're-
yeah, I don't do
And
that.
I actually I've been chased by people and
Oh,
don't
I
even
have
know.
too.
I don't even know why. I mean, I'm
I got chased by a lady in Walmart or Meijer parking lot one time because I parked and she wanted to park there, and she chased. She chased me around
so over a parking spot.
over a parking spot.
And let me tell you, I don't know this because I should know this, but I'm assuming that you would have a handicap sticker.
I do.
Yeah. and and I mean,
Good assumption.
And I make fun of Ann, but she's had, she's a little bit older and she's had some health things that's happened to her in her life. And so if anybody deserves to park close to the door entrance would be Ann. She would be one of those folks. But to chase somebody down because of a parking space
Yeah.
is just, it just kind of shows you what kind of world that we're living in. And it's just not even about parking etiquette anymore. It's about people just being petty and not being. It's dehumanizing.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
we're supposed to be human people, and to get mad over some of those
Stupid things.
stupid things that
Right.
I don't know if they're having a terrible life or they've got control issues. I don't know what's going on, but hey, I'm here to tell you,
Get over it.
get over it because I like to. Don't get me wrong, I like to park close to the door, especially when I'm got a bunch of groceries or
Well, when it's 20 degrees outside and there's snow and you have little kids, I get it.
right. And
But-
you know that my wife brought up a good idea the other day. We were going into, I don't know which store it was, but her and I were doing some shopping for the holidays, and the weather was really bad out that day. And there was a family, and they had little kids. Now, in my opinion, I see what she's saying, but in my opinion, maybe somebody should have stayed home with the kids when the
Yeah.
roads are bad. But in her defense, she had a thought that I'm going to share, and her thought was, why don't they have family parking? Like say, hey, you have the handicap, and then you have family parking for people that have
Well,
children.
then you're going to
or-
have people griping because, well, I had kids and they didn't have that when I was.
Well, yeah. But I'm with you, Ann, because everybody's going to find something to bitch about.
Right.
I mean, there's always going to be something that's not good enough,
Exactly.
that we're going to find. But, I guess we're probably getting a little bit away from what we were discussing. But I would say definitely driving etiquette is not just about etiquette, but it's about safety. And it's about, not trying not to get some little old lady to wave at you, because if she's waving at you,
It's not a good thing.
it's like a step.
I don't mean it.
It's probably a step away from a knuckle sandwich.
Yeah. That
Um,
probably is.
And Ann is definitely one of those people.
One
that-
of those people that what? You're scaring me.
That it takes probably not as much as it used to tick you off, but I
Takes
don't
a
know.
lot. It doesn't take much to
Right.
make me mad.
And then maybe there's something that maybe not even at the state level, but maybe at the store level. So say you shop at Meijer, Stephanie shops at Meijer maybe, and she goes there, and you can actually purchase from Meijer a permit from them that gives you priority parking. I mean, they got priority, you can get priority deliveries, you can get priority this and that, but and why can't you, say you want to spend $10 a month and get priority parking,
Where in the heck's that gonna
Lowe's
be?
has got veterans parking, but that's for free, and it should be because
Well, somebody has, what is it, Target
Mhm.
has it for pregnant women.
yeah,
Yeah, they
you
do.
know what I mean. But
But if you do that for everybody that needs it
yeah,
or deserves it,
right.
you're not going to have parking for anybody else.
But again, I get it.
You'd have signs
everywhere.
throughout the whole parking lot.
And then you wouldn't even know where you're supposed to park.
Yeah.
I
I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. Where do I go?
I paid extra money for priority
Yeah.
parking. There's not even
And
a
I'm
spot.
walking a half a mile to the store because I have to park in somebody else's parking lot.
All right, I didn't say it was a great idea, and I said it was an idea. But you're right. I mean, deal with what you got.
Deal with, yeah.
If you
We
got a
all
crappy
have to-
parking
we all
spot,
have to deal with the handlers,
and you could be like my wife. She'd makes loops around the parking lot. And to
waiting
me,
for a spot.
waiting for a spot, and I'm like, man, I
You
could
wait-
have been in that store.
You waste a half a tank of gas. the
I could
parking
have been in
lot.
that store, and I could have been in the store long before you did the 20 laps around the parking lot.
Yeah, you could have just dropped me off at the door and
then
I would
you
have
could have
been
made it
done
through
by
those-
the time you found it.
And then, I don't know if it's at every Walmart, and when I say Walmart, everybody gets this, but you know what? We all shop there, or the majority of people shop there, so you can growl and whatever you want, but you get these idiots that park up in the fire lane,
Oh, yeah.
waiting on their girlfriend or whatever to go in there and grab a pack of gum or some condoms. I don't know what the hell she's going. But they do, and it says no parking, but they park in the fire lane. But they've got all these security. Why don't they have somebody move these people? They let them sit there.
They don't want to get shot.
That's a possibility. You never know. I mean, got to pick your battle. It's kind of like when
Yeah,
you're
you got to
teenagers.
pick. Yep, that's
you know,
right. You got to
and-
pick your battles for sure.
But again, when it comes to vehicles, and it comes to, because they are a lot bigger than people, let's make sure that we're being safe out there. Let's make sure that we're showing some etiquette and some to each other, to ourselves. Courtesy, some safety, you know, and instead of flipping the bird to make somebody angry, just wave at them. Yeah. Wave
That's
at them.
it.
And stay out of that left lane unless you're passing.
And merge.
Merge. That means keep going. Okay. To not yield. It means keep going.
Maybe they need to change the sign to say, keep going.
Yeah. You know, that's a good idea.
That's a good
I
idea.
would vote for that.
I am too.
Yep. I sure would. So
Tell
again,
your congressman.
Tell your congressman. So this is Lisa.
And I'm Ann.
And this has been an episode of The Soapbox.